Miqo'te, what suspiciously auspicious timing. I was just thinking of you, and suddenly you appear. As I'm sure you recall, Master PuPu claimed his purpose in coming to our world was to search for a missing comrade. Which is, of course, merely a cover for his true objective, laying the groundwork for a full-scale invasion. But I understand the skeptical masses will demand proof of this sinister operation. Thus did I decide to bide my time, keep my eyes open, and let things play out. And no sooner had I resolved to do so, when I received word concerning the inspector. It seems they have made progress in tracking down our alien friend. This could be my chance. I say, my chance, but I can hardly stand against this cosmic conspiracy alone. You are coming along, yes. Then let us be on our way. They were headed to Palaka's stand, and we don't want to miss even the smallest development.
Miqo'te, you came. The lunar crew is back together.
My loyal associates. Come to admire the spectacle of inspection, have you? As well you should.
Look, Master PuPu. Miqo'te has come to help.
Thank you, Miqo'te. You're too kind. It was no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar and syntax is relatively simplistic.
Such a terrifying intellect. What hope do we have to prevail against it? Ahem. So, how did you narrow down the search to this particular area, exactly?
Why, my tried and true inspector's sense, my dear fellow. All the perceptible and imperceptible signs pointed me in this direction, although they did neglect to include a precise location. For that, we must rely on another tried and true inspecting technique, interrogation. Spread out, everyone, and question the locals on any PuPu-shaped sightings.
Inspector's sense, he says. Clearly he's just following a gut feeling. Unless, could it be that he is in fact channeling a higher power?
Oh, yes, I spotted just such an odd little creature in the jungle, on my way back from the city markets. Only, it wasn't alone. It was in the company of a rather unusual gentleman. Sickly pale, he was, and radiating an unpleasant smell. I felt obliged to keep my distance. You plan on tracking down this unsettling pair, then? You're a braver soul than I.
I had nearly forgotten what the sky was supposed to look like, but with the arrival of the sun I feel that people's spirits have lifted. The wounds we've suffered are deep, but I hope that soon they can heal.
ZZZ. No, the syrup goes over the pancakes.
If I may, have you perchance come across an individual resembling this delightful blue ragamuffin here?
Ragamuffin.
The divinities teach us that life is but a series of hardships we must overcome. It seems with recent events they mean to test us as they never have before.
Now that you mention it, I did see something like that in the west of the shroud. Might have mistaken it for a small child if not for the way it moved. Sort of a furtive scamper. Creepy.
Any promising leads?
ZZZ. No, the syrup goes over the pancakes.
Miqo'te. Have your investigations borne fruit? Mine own carefully crafted queries place an individual of Master PuPu's proportions in the south of the shroud. To the west, your sources say?
I asked around, and there have been a few sightings in the jungle, somewhere to the north.
If we have sightings to the north, south, and west, then that must mean Master PuPu has more friends here than he realized.
I am not that gregarious. I have precisely one friend on this world.
Could it be doppelgangers? No, no. Too simple, too obvious. It's more likely the same alien wandering the jungle, being spotted in different locations by different eyewitnesses. Which just means we need to, I can't believe I'm suggesting this, split up and search the whole area.
A fair proposition. Very well, then.
Oh, are we launching a search party?
Father? Have you been following me?
Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in feats of physicality while my mind grappled with the mysteries of Manderville and weapon forging. Hoping to turn perspiration into inspiration, as it were. But I am afraid the burning fields wooden men are poor muses when compared to the stimulus a worthy opponent provides. Mayhap if I join you, and the indomitable Miqo'te, in your endeavor, then happenstance will deliver the challenge I require. You are continuing the case of the silent correspondent, yes? Have you need of an extra pair of eyes?
As many as you can spare. I was about to assign teams to the search, as a matter of fact. This village sits in the shroud's east, so let us divvy up the remaining directions, shall we? Nashu and I will head south. Miqo'te and Master PuPu, to the west, if you please. Delorian, you and my father have the north.
Ahem, that's Delian. Also, HMPH. Also, the Shroud of the Sangha is awfully big. How are we to keep in contact, much less coordinate our efforts?
I had special link pearls made for just such an occasion. We can chatter in each other's ears as much as we like.
Are you mad? The Sharlaeans will listen in on everything we are saying.
Really? All the way out here? I shouldn't think their hearing is that good. But seeing as you mislike link pearls so much, Lord Godbert can hold the one for your team.
Link pearls? What tremendous foresight! Now, let us proceed with our investigation.
The inspector wishes us to search in the west of the jungle, yes. I will follow your lead.
PuPu is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave PuPu behind by entering a different area, or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have PuPu join you again, return and speak with him at the original location.
Ether is must be a wonderful start to call home. So rich in resources. A river flowing right at our feet. Many stars have I visited in the cosmos, but precious few have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure. A river flowing right at our feet. Many stars have I visited in the cosmos, but precious few have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure. I see no trace of my comrade. But what of these black-furred beings? Are they friends of yours, fellow people of Vethers? There is a greater variety of species here than I anticipated. I shall have to collect more samples. Let's keep moving. The rock formations on this island remind me of my home star. They have the same vibrant hues, the same stark beauty. If only. Ahem, but never mind that. We have a friend to find. No sign of my friend here either. But these white-furred individuals, they are surely one of your civilized races, yes. I find it difficult to tell the difference. One semi-intelligent life form is much the same as another. Well, never mind. Moving on. Nothing. Not even a little burnt circle in the grass. The friend I'm looking for, we grew up together. We were always together. We even shared the same dream, to roam the great expanse of the cosmos. We worked hard, and supported one another until we both had starships of our very own. Then the universe was ours to explore. How fleeting that feeling of triumph. But that is another tale entirely. I simply wish to express how dear this friend is to me.
Hello? Is this thing on? This is Nashu. We think we may have found PuPu's friend. Come to Purisa, as quickly as you can.
Yes. Let's take my starship, it's the fastest way.
Hail, dear comrade of Master PuPu. We come in peace. Pray reveal yourself. Oh wait, You're the Mandragoras.
Ugh. I know that gentlemanly overlord's voice.
Master Hildibrand. They said you were trapped in slumber, but I rejoice to see that is no longer the case.
Gods, it's one of the Walking Dead.
Greetings, friends, I am a proud member of the Gentle Dead Men and disciple of Master Hildibrand.
What brings you here to Thavnair, and in the company of Lanosha's infamous vegetable menace, no less?
Allow me some few precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was a time when the maggots in my skull grew restless and wriggly. Tales of spoiled seedkin terrorizing the region of Bosja reached our undead fraternity, and so on their behalf I traveled afar to recruit a rotten mandragora. After making his acquaintance, the festering fellow wished to introduce me to his brethren, who he assured me were no less rotten. Thus did I make next for Lanosha, that I might extend a fetid hand in friendship. When I arrived, However, I learned that one of their companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. What was a gentle dead man to do but aid in the search? I turned to the Wagnerian truth, that reliable bastion of supernatural rumor-mongering, and lo and behold, an alien craft matching the Seedkin's description had been spotted here on this isle. Needless to say, we embarked on our journey forthwith.
One of our faithful readers. I'm pleased to see that even in Undead, the hunger for truth is not wholly subsumed by the hunger for brains.
So, we find ourselves on the case of the misappropriated Mandragora. This abductor will not evade my powers of discernment.
Soon we'll need a case to carry all these cases.
An abductor. I have a feeling we won't need to look far.
That may have been me. Forgive me for taking your friend. In my sample collecting frenzy, I must have mistaken him for an edible plant of some kind.
Understandable. You would not be the first to confuse a mandragora with a salad ingredient. The main thing is that he is returned to us unharmed, and uneaten. All's well that ends well. Now, if you will excuse us, we should be getting back to Thanalan. Rotting flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination.
My apologies, Master PuPu. We seem to have missed the mark this time, but I swear to you, I shall not rest until you are reunited with your comrade.
I almost believed your keen inspector's sense to be a form of prognostication, but it really was just following your gut. And I'm afraid vague inspectorial feelings will take us only so far. We have an entire world to search, and for that we would need, oh, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors.
An army of inspectors. Of course. I can simply clone a multitude of Hildibrands as I did before.
Now, let's not do anything rash.
Oh dear. The ship's matter duplication facility has been temperamental for a while, and now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last it will ever produce.
name. My name is Brandy Hild.
Inspector Brandy Hild? Why is he so blocky?
The cloning process must have failed partway through. Allow me to euthanize this abnormality.
Now, let's not do anything rash. Unlike my former replicas, this one is highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. And seeing as we were looking for extra helpers, I say we press this undefined fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandy Hild.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Blocky though this inspector may be, that Master PuPu could so easily attempt to replicate a living, thinking being. Alien technology is so advanced, I can scarce differentiate it from magic.
I knew the duplicator had been unstable, but I pushed it to perform anyway. Now look at what I've wrought. Not only is this clone a poor imitation of the Inspector in form, but in force of personality as well.
Oh ho ho ho, never a dull moment around the Manderville men.
Assistance. Please. Allow me to be of assistance.
Blocky Brandy Hild.
We made quite a mess of that temple ruin, but thanks to Father, it looks as good as new. Or would that be as good as old? In any event, I look forward to tackling the remainder of the case with my charming new contemporary.
I am delighted to be a part of it.
Oh, look how shy he is. He really is very charming.